Welcome back. I'm meteorologist Anthony Baglione in for Elizabeth, who has the morning off on this rainy start here for some of us out there. It is moving to the northwest at 30 miles an hour. They are saying a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located 7 miles northwest of Snow Hill. We have already seen radar estimates of several inches of rain, and more is on the way. So hydroplaning, the creeks, the streams, everything is going to be high. This right there, though, could be in a textbook with how defined this storm system looks. What happens is we get a lot of this air wrapping into this storm system, and then we get that rotation, and that's that hook echo, we call it. The weather right now is perfect for this game. As Elizabeth was saying, we do have that chance for a few showers, but it is very, very comfortable right now.
It just gets hotter from here.
Yeah, if you have the ice cream this weekend, eat it really fast, because if you head outside, it's just going to melt in a very short period of time. We also have Philippe right in that same area. That's the stronger looking one where we have all of that convection, that thunderstorm activity. Looking relatively healthy tonight, meteorologically speaking, where we see all of those deep reds. But I also want to direct your attention. Look at this snow that is still sticking around. And I got to say, this is a rock hard ice cube.
The season runs through March 9th. I don't want to see none of those cookies go away, Anthony. None of them.
No, I like the peanut butter ones. At least they're staying.
Those are good. Thin mints are mine. Hey, let's talk about the rain. We are expecting some rain.
We are. Our graphic kind of looks like a thin mint, if you will, Julian, with those greens on there. But yeah, we get into tomorrow morning. Here's our rain chances that we have headed this way. So we had a little bit this morning, and then thankfully we managed to salvage our afternoon. Through the day tomorrow, it's going to be very similar. We have an 80% tomorrow morning, and this, by the way, is brand new. I just updated all of these percentages to get us fresh data. 40% through the afternoon. What does that mean for us, though? Let's walk through this on Futurecast, because it's not going to be a bad day at all as far as rain. It's just where we start off. Here's 3 o'clock in the morning, where we get some of this moisture coming in, scattered showers there, especially around, let's say, 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. If you're headed out for church, if you're going to the grocery, taking the dogs out tomorrow morning, I would definitely have the rain gear with you just in case. There's a look as we head, again, 9 o'clock or so, and then closer to lunchtime. The only change I've made is to keep this hanging around just a little bit longer in the afternoon. I think Futurecast is just a tiny bit underdone there. We're going about a 40% chance there at 2 o'clock. But through the afternoon, lots of dry time. We will get the cloud cover to clear out. There's 8 o'clock in the evening. The clouds clear out, though. This is a front that's coming through. It's pushing all that cloud cover offshore, and it is going to get very, very cold as we head into the next week. If you like warm-ish temperatures, go outside tomorrow afternoon. We're at 55 because this is what's going to be headed our way. We are not going to be the 22-degree temperature there below zero in Minneapolis. That's what it feels like currently. It feels like -2 in Omaha, but that colder weather behind this front is going to be pushing closer. All of that kind of Arctic air is going to start to sink to the south. It feels currently like 34 there in Oklahoma City, so a lot of us are going to be dealing with this. What that means for us is we go to 55 tomorrow. We should be at 52. We go all the way down to 32. The freezing mark there on Monday, 33 Tuesday, 29 on Wednesday, 34 Thursday. All of those temperatures continuing probably through the majority of this week, early next weekend, going to be feeling very winter-like. It's because we have the cold air in place and there's a new storm system that's getting close that we have this graphic now, because this storm is likely to bring some snow, at least to the coast. It is too early to say snowfall totals. I know a lot of people, rightfully so, are wondering, okay, what are we going to see in my town? I would say probably tomorrow evening or Monday. We can put those out, start getting kind of a good idea, but this is still just shifting back and forth. I'm not comfortable saying exactly where snowfall is going to set up as far as totals are concerned. The heaviest snowfall potential, though, looks to set up along and east of I-95. Atlantic Beach, Wilmington, the coastal regions for sure look like the best shot at some of this. We definitely could see some snow along the triangle, but I don't think we're going to see the heavy snow at this point. If this shifts at all farther to the north and west, that would change our impacts dramatically. Likewise, if it shifts southeast, that could pull most of North Carolina out of the snowfall potential. What I would say at this point, keep checking back through the next couple days. The potential is there at least for a couple inches of snow, and the coast could be talking some accumulating snow for sure. 32 there on Monday, cold for us next week, Julian, and then we go into the upper 40s by the time we head into next weekend.
Yeah, glad to see that bump up is coming back around Saturday.
A little bit warmer.
Yeah, a little warmer.
If you think about the atmosphere above us, kind of just as a layer, if you will, it goes up thousands and thousands of feet. What we are looking at here with snow is the entire atmospheric column is below or even at freezing. That would give us some snowflakes at the surface, and I do think that initial, as Elizabeth was saying, is probably going to be that. Sleet, though, gets a little confusing. I know that it's hard to talk about sometimes. We still have freezing layers. We have one way up in the atmosphere, but then we have a warmer layer right there. It melts those pellets of snow, and then as we get closer to the surface, there's still another cold layer that refreezes that liquid or that precipitation that had originally melted there. Here's Hurricane Ian, the currents from the Hurricane Center, 85-mile-an-hour winds this morning. This is the 8 o'clock advisory. We'll get another one here at 11 o'clock, and we'll bring that to you when we do get it. Headed out this morning, though, what I would do is I'd make sure to kind of have a mental checklist for yourself, for the kiddos, the gloves, the hats, the earmuffs, anything to keep yourself warm. It is going to be really a massive storm system. You look at all of these alerts across the country. They have blizzard warnings for tomorrow is when they start back into Missouri. I saw that the Kansas City Chiefs football team was potentially stranded there at the airport because they closed it with icing on the runways. Just awful out there.
Meteorologist Anthony Baglione has a look at the numbers.
Improvement certainly is progress. Yes, we're going to see those numbers continue to drop as we go throughout today. This morning, though, you walk outside, it is still a little bit of that haze in the distance from some of these Canadian wildfires. When we talk about here our air quality, the lower the number you see on this map right there, the better. So we're sitting right now at about 108. We're going to see that drop down to about 100 today. All of this energy right here within hurricanes, within thunderstorms, it is energy getting distributed within the atmosphere. And that's exactly what hurricanes do. They take one piece of energy, move it along, and try and equalize everything. And unfortunately, that's why we end up here with some strong storms. Tropical storm Ophelia is moving out, but we still could see some impacts as we head into tonight. I'll break down that specifically and how the rest of the weekend looks coming up.